Hey everyone, welcome to TOA Hard Level 50 Veromos. This is the TOA reset that happened in January 2016. It's currently February, but this is, I don't know how to explain it. So this is the January-February TOA for 2016. So I'm going to go over the strategy that I used to beat this level. I have a video on this level for TOA normal, but this is hard. So the video for normal's on my channel if you guys want to check it out. The strategy is basically the same, and the strategy is to go for the Huadams before the Pernas, and basically let the dots do the work. Because, I don't know. It's kind of hard to kill them without dots. Dots are awesome. So, if you want to see the other video, the strategy is pretty much the same, and I'm still using the same team. This is my free-to-play, fusible, farmable team. I will post all the runes in the description. It's going to be in an album. There's going to be a link. So if you want to see my rune quality, go ahead and check that out. My runes aren't the best, but they are pretty decent. So that definitely factors into me beating this level and getting this far in TOA hard. So you just pretty much stack up dots and the Huadams will eventually die. Don't last hit them if you don't have to, because you guys probably know about their passive, which is they'll transfer 30% of their HP to an ally if the ally receives a killing blow, but dots don't count. So I think here in a second we'll see the Huadam on the right die to dots, I believe, and the one on the left's passive won't trigger because the dots kill the one on the right. And basically my strategy kind of is I run Beretta and Vero for their stuns. Shannon's amazing too with her slows. She doesn't apply it too often to the Pernas, which is kind of what you need because the Pernas heal every turn. You guys probably know that. And you can't prevent that unless you have a heal block. Heal block probably works, but and attack bar reduction, even if they're stunned, their heal's gonna go off just because that's how it works. So that's basically the strategy, and all I have to really say is it's just rune quality. So this team you see right here can easily beat TOA normal, fairly easily. So if you guys are using this team and struggling, it's probably just rune quality. Upgrade some of those runes, power them up, and you guys should be fine. I don't really know what else to say. Shannon's great for her defense buff. This level isn't too terribly hard because there aren't too many threats on the team, besides the Pernas, I guess. Vero does quite a bit of damage. Also, don't forget, Veromos cannot be debuffed, really. The slow works on him, so if you guys know, his first skill scales off attack speed, and his second big stomp scales off his max HP. Yeah. Or just his HP, however much HP he has. Not current HP. So the only way you can prevent the damage that he does, or, stop it a little bit, is to have a defense buff on you, or whatever buffs on you, or the attack speed slow works on his first skill. So just be aware of that. Some monsters can't really be attack debuffed because they don't scale off attack. So that's one thing, and I will try to keep thinking of things to tell you guys while this video keeps playing. This level's pretty long, actually. It just takes a while, but your team should be pretty safe. Just keep debuffing everything, keep dotting them, kill the Huadams first, let them die to dots if possible, and land your stuns. My Beretta has I think I already told you guys the runes are going to be in the description, but my Beretta's fairly accurate, pretty accurate, so that helps with landing the stuns for sure. My Vero doesn't have very much accuracy, but that's okay for now. I think I'm going to try to get his accuracy up a little bit eventually, but he seems to be working fine for now. If you guys have any questions, I can try to help you. Just comment in the description. I'm not really the best at coming up with team comps and doing like account reviews because I'm not that great at this game, and I don't really like giving advice because I've gotten advice from people before and it's not really helped me. I had some people help me or review my account and tell me what Dragons team they thought I should run, and I don't recall if I ever got the advice that actually helped me do Dragons, but I had a lot of people telling me, use Velajewel, use your chilling, but that didn't work, and I had to build a Reser. So my first ever successful Dragons team, really, like, with a success rate over 80%, I think my success rate's probably about 95, between 90 and 95%. I'd say closer to 95. I'm actually running it right now. We got Dragons going. I'm using Sig lead, Vero, Bella, Bernard, and McKean. The key to this team was to build a Reser. I'm just kind of talking about stuff because I already went over the strategy for the level, so I'm trying to be entertaining. So yeah, basically, I don't really like giving account advice, like, specifically, because I'm not the best, you know, like, I built this team because everyone recommends it, and I didn't have any great polls, so, yeah, sometimes it's good just to go to back to the basics and build those units that you know are solid, like Shannon, like Bernard, and then the other three are kind of self-explanatory. The other three are gods. What else do I have to say? I don't know. Just keep chipping away. Slowly but surely. I kind of have a feeling maybe if this level was higher up in TOA, it might be a little bit difficult because the Pernas might have faster attack speed and they might heal more. So I think I would consider using Spectra. I know some of the best units for TOA hard are Spectra, Mav, and Talc or Basalt. But unfortunately, I don't have a Basalt, but I have a Talc, I have a Mav, and a Spectra. Spectra's not ruined, Mav doesn't have skill ups, and Talc is not even awakened. So those units are kind of messed up right now for me. So I think I would probably bring Spectra in here because the slow's really important to get on those Pernas. It doesn't really matter when it's only TOA hard 50, but once you get higher up, they might have higher attack speed, and you probably want to keep them slowed so they don't heal up so much, especially if the Huadiams have even more HP, and your dots are... You can't put dots up fast enough because you just can't, because your team's kind of the same speed. Spectra might be a good unit to use here. You could probably use Spectra Bernard, but that defense buff is pretty important, I think. I think Talc and Basalt both have a defense buff, so you could possibly do that. Taunting the Pernas, it's not gonna prevent them from healing because it's just a passive every turn that triggers. Holy crap, this level took me forever. We're already 8 minutes in. Let me see if I can speed it up for you guys. Let's see, okay. Speed. Faster. Alright, we're going 2 times here, I think. Are we? Are we going normal? Okay, let me try to speed it up a little bit more for you guys. Okay, I think now we're going quite a bit faster. What else do I have to say? Watch my other videos if you guys are looking for how to do the other boss levels. These are actually the first 2 TOA hard videos I'm putting out because I'm just kind of getting into TOA hard. So I thought I'd start posting because my team's gonna be pretty strong and TOA normal will be a little bit too easy for them, so I'm gonna start getting into hard. I said in my other TOA hard video, level 40, I don't actually know how these levels work. Like, it seems like the bosses appear with the same mobs next to them, but I don't know if they introduce new bosses, if they keep using these same ones, if the mobs change at all. I don't even know how the first 2 waves work. Like, the first 2 waves might be the same all the time, I don't know. So that would definitely be interesting, I guess, to know. So I think I'll find out eventually if someone doesn't comment and tell me. So I can maybe not keep posting videos. If my team changes, I'll probably post new videos to show my new team and the new strategy I'm using. But basically, I like showing you guys my team and showing you my runes so you can look at them and say, maybe if you have the same monsters and you're not completing the level, you can look at the skills that I'm using and you can look at my runes to see what you can do to improve your team to make sure you beat the level. Whether it just be choosing the right skills to use or just keep just trying it over and over until you get RNG, or rune upgrades. Runes are definitely really important. Unfortunately, free rune removal day is coming up here in a couple days, I think. Actually, it's on Sunday, I think. I think it's like the Sunday after the first Wednesday of the month. So I don't really have any great upgrades. Last free rune removal day, I had so many upgrades, but this one I don't. I don't really know why, but I don't know. I guess my runes have kind of gotten better, so the number of runes that I'm going to get that are upgrades is smaller, like the margin is smaller. So I'm going to be posting a rune video too, like showing all of the runes of my units before free rune removal day, because I figure if I do it after, a lot of the runes won't be fully upgraded, and sometimes I pick up runes mid-month and put them on. So I think it just makes more sense to do it right before free rune removal day. That way everything's like set, because I feel like mid-month and after free rune removal day, everything's kind of not really solidified and powered up and stuff like that. So that's going to be on my channel too, in case you guys care. So that's about it for this level. We are slowly defeating Veromos and slowly progressing in TOA hard. I don't think I'm going to push TOA hard too much, but I should be able to push a little bit once I get those violent runes and put them on my Thrain and I get Mav skill ups eventually. I'm hoping the penguin shows up when I summon my summoning stones for Verd, because I have like 52, or I think it might be like 53 summons at this point, and each week I'm getting about 3 or 4 more. Oh, I crashed. I actually got really mad here because I was like, I better have gotten my reward, and then I checked it and I actually did. I hate crashing because I hate being in public chats. Public chats are ridiculous. If you guys have ever been in public chats, it amazes me how many people who are actually knowledgeable and who have kind of progressed are actually in public chats. Oh. Alright, I did my summons real quick. We're still at 2 times speed. Sorry about that. So now we have this weird screen. Yeah, but it puts you back in a public chat, and I'm like, I don't like this spam. There's a bunch of weird people talking. It's crazy. So they do that, and then you lose out on stuff. Like, I crash during guild battles sometimes, and I lose my sword, and then I get pissed off. So I forgot what I was talking about before this. Something? I just totally forgot. So I guess that's about it. I think I was talking about progressing in TOA hard. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to work on, what units I'm going to work on next to keep me progressing through PvE. I might focus on PvP a little bit, but basically my main goal is progression through this game to get to late game and to, get there, get to the top, or whatever, I don't know. So that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you later.